Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 14 of Explore. So yesterday I was out in Termakiti doing dark sky tourism with the Udaros. What an incredible day! Oh my God, I feel expanded by the experience. So we were in a mobile planetarium at one stage, and they were projecting the night sky, and then we started moving through space. It was just amazing. Oh my God. Like it was literally like traveling in space. It was this incredible 3D experience in a tent. I highly recommend going to the Mayo Dark Sky. Um, it's just, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And there's going to be loads of events coming up, loads of different things. It was just, I feel enriched by my dark sky experience. So that's the essence or the roots of glimmer that we'll be doing in December. Going out into the night sky and finding stars or finding moments in your day that are bright and shiny like the stars in the sky. And there's moments everywhere, and we just have to be aware and be open to receiving or seeing them. So come in and meditate. So always when I'm driving in Connemara, like it was epic. I'm like driving really slowly because I'm like, oh, wow, that's so amazing. And like the stillness of the lakes, and there was this fog and the mountains, and it was magic. So yeah, great. Come sit and let's sit. Light your candle. Funny, because I'm ready to smell, I keep smelling the candle lighting and the burning of the match really clearly. I really like it. Nice, rubbing down through your arms, your heart, your belly, and your legs. Nice. So come. Let us meditate, let us sit. How do you sit? How do you feel? What do you sense? And keep coming into your body. It's like be here now, be now here. So it's like keep coming down into the body, feeling the body, feeling sensations, feeling the breath, feeling weight, noticing the felt sense of today, the felt sense of this moment in your body. Deepen into that. Nice. Just another few breaths, just another few sensations, another moment or two of feeling deeply into how you are right now in this moment. I look so dark. Why do I look so dark in the camera? This camera reset that happened the other day, it still hasn't completely changed, fixed, come back to its own. So we're going to explore standing poses today. So start lying on your back and we'll just move into the lower back and our legs from lying, and then we'll come to stand. So landing on your back, your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor, and just begin by flattening your lower back down and then arching into your lower back. And so as you move from flattening into arching, flattening, arching, and what's the feedback from the floor? What's the sense of this in your body? Nice. And then roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. And I was noticing last night while I was teaching that there's a moment where, so come back to just the pelvic tilt. So arching your back, there's a moment where both of your feet are lighter when you arch, and then when you flatten, there's a moment now where both of our feet are heavy and pushing down. So arch your back. There's a moment where there's a light. I could even lift my feet off the floor very easily from the arched position. Whereas when I'm flattening down, to lift my feet off the floor there feels much harder. So notice, as you arch, your feet are lighter, and as you flatten, your feet are really pushing down. So when we move into the circular of the rolling your spine like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis, it's push, push, pull, pull. There's a moment where your foot pushes and then the other foot pushes and then your foot gets lighter and then the other foot gets lighter. And so there's a push, push, pull, pull. Notice how, so when I start focusing on my feet, everything gets a little bit confused, but stay with the clock feeling at the back of your pelvis. And then roll the clock in the other direction and notice that it's a push, push, pull, pull, push, push, pull, pull. So cool. Push, push. Oh, pull, pull. It's not quite a pull, but it's not a push anymore. It's a lighter foot. Nice. Drop both knees down to the right. Just sensing that, feeling that. Come back to center and then drop both knees down to the left. Nice. So come back to center. Draw your right knee up onto your chest and hold on behind your right knee. So my foot is directly over my knee and I'm pulling my knee down towards my shoulder. And my knee is squeezing towards my chest, my belly and my thigh are really squeezed together. So if I was in a lunge position, I would have, so you can reach up if you want, you would have your fingers either side of that foot on the floor. So just try. So my fingers are in spiders and I'm trying to push my fingertips towards the ceiling, like I'm holding two bowls of rice. And I'm really determined to reach the same height as the sole of my foot. And I'm never going to get there because gravity really helps me move this leg when I'm in a lunge position. Nice. Pausing there, really draw your knee closer, push your fingers higher. Just feel that work in the ribs, work in your spine, the work in your hip. Nice. Hold on behind your knee with both hands, squeeze your knee towards you, and now lengthen into your left leg. So my left leg is floating long and strong, and I'm pulling my right knee towards me. So when I'm in a lunge pose and my knee is bent, my fingers are on the floor either side of my foot, this back leg is fierce and strong. So fierce, fierce. I love the word fierce. Fierce. Anyway, so focus. So lengthening into that left leg and feel like you can push a stone away from you with that left heel. And I'm really strong into my inner thigh and strong into my outer leg. Because I'm flexing my foot, I feel the front of my thigh deeply, but also I feel my calf. So just notice, can you feel a three-dimensional leg in action in your left leg. Super. Bend both knees, bring your feet to the floor. Pause. Nice. Squeeze the left knee up towards you. Squeeze it deeply down. So I'll put up a link to the Mayo Dark Sky. Oh, what do they call it? The Mayo Dark Sky Reserve. Preserve. Something like that. It's amazing. Oh my God. So much. Amazing. It's amazing. It was so cool. They were so helpful. So focus. Squeeze your left knee towards you deeply. And then reach your fingers up like you've got two bowls of water in your fingers and your hands. And you're trying to reach your fingertips towards the ceiling and push your bowls of rice up and pull your knee towards your chest. And just feel the action in your hip, the action in your ribs, the deep action in the shoulders and the arms. Nice. Hold on to the back of your knee. And then lengthen your right leg long. And just feel that as you lengthen your right leg long, that you can make or create or feel a three-dimensional right leg. So I'm flexing my foot. My heel is pushing a stone away from me. And I feel the inside, the outside, the front and the back. And it's connected like a tree with roots up into my torso. And I'm really connecting the deep of my belly all the way down into my heel. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Pause. Cool. So roll over and come up into your cat pose. And push back into your downward dog. Just feeling into your legs, pull your heels back. So we're going to do that thing where draw your ribs backwards into your body so that your back is widening and lengthening, and then fill your breath into the back of your body. So it really is an exaggerated breath. It's an exaggerated intention. I'm always breathing into the back of my body, but when I fill into the back of my body with my breath, it's an extra movement. So feel that. I'm really exaggerating the lifting and the pulling and the connection. And in that exaggeration, I enliven the back of me. I connect the back of me. I really bring presence and awareness into my back, into the length of my spine. Pull your ribs into the body. Breathe into the back. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Step your right foot forward between your two hands. And we're in that position again. So now so bring your hands and hold on to your right knee behind your thigh. So now my hands are wrapped around the back of my knee, but I don't need to pull it all because gravity is pushing my shoulder and my belly and my thigh together. So there's not much work for my hands here. So bring your fingertips to the floor. And now this is where we could do some interesting work. So push your fingertips down, lengthen through your arms, and have a sense of reaching long through the top of your head. Get longer. Notice your hips and drop your hips away from your shoulders, or create length and weight into your pelvis. Tuck your toe under and lengthen into your left leg. So earlier we were feeling the front and the back, the inside and the outside, and we were pushing our heel away like there was a stone. How would you find that action here? How would you find the deep roots of your torso? So for me to find that, I want to lift my torso off my thigh. Because as soon as I engage my torso, actually I can feel my leg really clearly. So my fingertips are pushing down. I'm lifting my belly off my thigh. It's not really moving, but there's a sense of the gesture in my body is really connecting that sense of action. Lengthen more into that left leg. Can you bend your right knee tiny bit more? Super. Drop your knee to the floor, both knees together. Other side. Bring your left foot forward between your two hands. Wrap your hands around the back of your knee and just notice how, yeah, that's not adding to anything to hold on to the back of your knee. But pushing your fingertips down here has a sense of action and engagement. Just feel that. So already I feel this sense of drawing my ribs backwards to lift my belly off my thigh. That scooping of my ribs is creating connection. Tuck your toe under, lengthen your right leg, and find that connection of surge down into your heel like you're pushing a stone away, and then lift your ribs up into your torso like you're trying to lift your ribs off your thigh. Widen into the lower back. Fill your breath backwards. Push your fingertips down. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Super. Step back, downward dog. All the way back. Pull your heels back. Widen the back of your body. Pull your ribs. Breathing. Super. So stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling. Reaching high, lengthening up. And then bend your knee and swing your right foot forward or step your right foot forward, or whatever way you do, step your right foot forward. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring both hands to your front knee and then rise up. So now I'm standing up, and how would I lengthen into that back leg and bend your front knee more? But I'm not traveling forward with my torso. I'm really pulling my shoulders backwards. I'm rising through the spine. Nice. So your foot is turned at an angle for this one in the beginning. Okay, so straighten that left leg and surge down into your heel. Feel a three-dimensional leg. So inside, outside, front and back. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, facing the front of your mat, rising up and look up. Nice. Turn your palms forward, tuck your chin in, pull your elbows down into swan. Pausing there, really squeeze your shoulders down, but also back. Your palms are pulling more and more back. It's like you're like a doorway that's opening. Nice. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And then bring your hands straight forward in front of you. Come up onto the toes of the back foot. Pull your right elbow back and bring your left elbow down to your right thigh. So I'm on the toes of the back foot and I'm twisting towards the right with my chest. Right hand is on your hip. Deeply push your elbow or your forearm into the right thigh. The left elbow is really stable on your thigh. How would you surge into that back heel like there's a stone, three-dimensional long leg? Bend your front knee a little bit more. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back. Downward dog. Pulling back, lengthening back. Find the back of your ribs. Super. Lengthen your left leg up towards the ceiling. Kick a plant on the way. Sorry, plant. Nice. And then bend your knee, step your foot forward, or hop, skip, jump. Help your leg forward. Whatever way you do. Turn your back foot and bring your hands to your knee, rising up. So the back leg is long and strong and it's turned at a 45-degree angle. So the baby toe edge of your foot is on the floor. Front knee is Deeply bending, your torso is facing forward. Find your spine here. Before you do anything with your arms, find a rising sense of you. And then reach your arms up and then look up. Nice. Tuck your chin in, turn your palms to face forward, pull your elbows down into swan, and really feel like your elbows are pulling down, but they're also moving backwards. Nice. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Bring your palm straight forward in front of you. Pull your left elbow back and bring your up onto your toes of the back foot and bring your right forearm down to your left thigh, holding onto my hip with my left hand. And so long, strong back leg, bend your front knee deeply. Really use your forearm as stability. How would you create a three-dimensional back leg here? Super cool. Both hands to the floor. Step back, drop your knees down. Come sit on your bum on your mat. Roll into your ankles, big circles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Bring your hands forward, pull your right elbow back, twist towards the right, lengthening through your spine. Let things settle, let yourself land, slow things down. Nice. Both hands forward, pull your left elbow back, pause. Nice. Come lie on the floor. Come all the way down, land on the floor. Pause there. And just have that sense where, like I'm really struck by, like straight out in front of us is the most incredible vista of stars. It's just vast, it's epic, it's amazing. So I'll be sharing resources for December, things that are really handy when you're going stargazing or even cloud gazing. It's working out loads of different things. Even if it's raining, you can do stuff. So I will see you all tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for joining me. It's really awesome to be here, journeying along, adventuring along, exploring along. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, Slán.